This nation's worsening illegal alien crisis is the subject of an important new documentary opening in theaters this week. The documentary is called Border Wars, the battle over illegal immigration, and it tells the story of 5 people whose lives have been changed by this crisis. David Bossie is the producer of the film and the president of the group Citizens United, and he joins me. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Why did you take on this topic?
About a year ago, we were looking forward as to some of the important political issues that would be playing across America come an election year, and of course we had no idea that it would be this big, but we decided to take it on.
You did a rebuttal film to Michael Moore's Fahrenheit 9/11. You've been wading into the political turf for a very long time. This is a political film, although it handles social issues. Let's take a look at a clip from the movie. Enrique Mirones is a very interesting, influential character in the film, and he's a dual citizen, Mexican and American, and he is an open borders advocate. So let's listen to that.
We started doing this, and the organization began to grow. We're all volunteers, of course. And then I hear about this wall that the U.S. government wants to put up, which is called Operation Gatekeeper. So many of us went and started protesting and saying, don't put up that wall. This is going to cause a tremendous amount of death and tragedy and misery. And the U.S. government says, no, it'll stop the people from coming. And we said, we that are involved in human rights, why would it stop people from coming when they've been coming for hundreds of years? And we never really crossed the border. The border crossed us.
Yeah. Now, he's an open borders advocate. Is he a threat to the security of the country, do you see?
Well, I think he's an interesting character. I think a threat is one way to describe him. He is somebody who believes that Arizona and New Mexico, Southern California, parts of Texas actually aren't necessarily a part of the United States of America. So, and he says it in the film that, you know, we didn't cross the border crossed us. And I think that's a very important thing for the American people to hear from Mexican citizens, that they don't believe that there's a border there, that they can actually legally come in.
That's amazing. One of the most interesting things, we're almost out of time, but one of the most interesting things in the movie is these coyotes who actually smuggle people across the border. And you bring out the whole exploitation of the people who are in their grasp while they're trying to get across. That this is not as clearly cut as people might suspect.
It's not, and the Border Patrol agents do a great job in trying to educate the Mexican citizens they pick up and are returning back to Mexico, to tell them the danger they are in. This movie, I think, it will do a great justice to the Border Patrol agents. I think the American people will really see what a tough job they have.
That angle of Mexicans exploiting other Mexicans is an angle that's not necessarily discussed in most debates. I wish we had more time. Great movie. Thanks very much, David Bossie.
Thank you.
Still ahead, more of your thoughts on the controversial new season of Survivor and the racial segregation that's planned. Stay with us.